Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So first of all, I have to introduce someone with me. So let me just allow her to introduce herself.
Hello everyone, nice to be here. My name is Miss Abigail.
So Miss Abigail is Chidima's therapist. All of you already know. If you know this channel, you know that Miss Abigail has a big role to play in Chidima's life and how Chidima has her progression. Like I owe a lot to her, like literally. So welcome to my channel, Miss Abigail.
Thank you.
So I posted a video. I don't know if you saw that video of Chidima showing her room tour.
Yeah.
Yes. So lots of people are like, oh my god, Chidima has improved, Chidima has done this, please, what do you do, who are you using, please, you know, a lot of people. So I just brought Miss Abigail here today to say some things. I'm going to ask her some basic questions that I've been receiving, and then we're just going to talk about it and just put it out there for everybody to hear and understand. So first of all, I have a daughter. She's, how old is Chidima? 9.
Chidima is 9.
Chidima is 9. And Miss Abigail, you've been Chidima's therapist for how long now?
This should be like the 7th year.
Yeah, this is like the 7th year. 7th year she's been with Chidima. And how was it when you started with Chidima?
Well, when we started at first, it wasn't really easy. Yeah, you need a lot of encouragement to work with Chidima, and she's just a sweet girl. Just at the time we started, Chidima just was this little girl. I call her princess, you know. And everything we saw that we could tell was not really coming forth when it has to do with her emotional and then her physical growth and then her cognitive. That was like not there because she had a challenge, or should I say there was a developmental delay when it has to do with her speech. So Chidima couldn't get to like say her mind or actually communicate, so that was frustrating enough for her to like always use what she feels would be the best way to communicate, which was to cry or to throw tantrums. So when I started with Chidima, I would say her mom was like a big encouragement to me, because sometimes I feel like, oh, I'm too hard, and then she would come, she said, no, you're doing the right thing, and then we kept at it, and I would say it was a sweet journey so far, but it wasn't easy.
It wasn't easy, right?
Yeah.
So first of all, what are the key things you think that if you see in your child, you start to panic or you start to worry? It doesn't, like, just what do you think first of all that someone should worry about when they see in their kids?
Okay, as a parent, the first thing you should be thinking of, go consult a doctor or probably get to know more about your child's development, is when you begin to check your child's level of growth from the developmental milestone.
Yeah.
Developmental milestone is actually a stage of growth, be it physical, emotional, cognitive, and then social skills. So with that, you will be able to tell that, did my child crawl at 3 months? Did my child sit? Does it give me eye contact? When it's time for this baby to walk, was it easy? At 9 months, was this baby taking the first step? Okay, that has to do with the gross motor. Okay. So now when it has to do with eye contact, when you say, hi, does the child recognize your voice? Does the child look towards you? These are some of the things you should be concerned about, because when you look at developmental milestone, it gives you the right time at which a child should be developing. A child may not say, I'm hungry, but because of the way he or she cries, and that child is your baby, you will know that this is hunger, maybe this is discomfort because maybe the diaper needs to be changed. So if you are to look out for signs, you should begin to become concerned when your child is not making eye contact, and then he or she is not following the developmental milestone, when the child is supposed to crawl, when the child is supposed to walk, and when the child is supposed to give his or her first word like mama, dada, and then maybe reach out for certain toys. So these call for concerns.
Okay, but like if the child is below 1 year, okay, like Chidima's time, like when it was Chidima's time, before Chidima turned 2, I know I already said I was already worried, and a lot of people told me, see, this is Nigeria, some kids don't even talk till 3, some people will not walk till 1 year, and you know, so some kids are lucky to walk before 7 months. Some people will tell you their child walked after their birthday. You know, those ones are like normal. Yeah. Those ones that you don't have to worry about those ones if they're not walking. But it's like speech-wise, at what year do you think that maybe you should be concerned about speech if your child is not talking?
Okay, this has to do with your family history. We know that some things are genetic. So in some families, some children get to like begin to babble. They begin to like give you their own common language. You know, a child could just go dada dada, you know, and then there are some kind of songs you sing. So basically, at least by the time a child is should I say 8 months, you should be watching out for some of those things. 8, 9, yeah, you say wave, and then that child say wave, blah blah, you know. That's things you look out for when to really tell. However, it is advised that you let the child to be like 2 years to be able to like say, okay, my child is having problem with speech.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you advise changing of a lot of therapy? Like, obviously now, I know I've been with you for 7 years, but there have been some other therapies that have come and gone.
Yeah.
You understand? So, and sometimes, you know, you start somewhere, you feel like you're not getting what you need. Then you just move to the next person. And then you now realize that you're not still getting what you need. So
Okay.
what do you think is the time frame for a child to improve? Like, is there any time frame you say this is 3 months this child will be doing this, or in 3 months this child will be doing this?
Okay.
With therapy.
Okay, when it comes to should I say interventions,
Yeah.
I won't advise that as a parent you keep changing therapies.
Yeah.
Somehow you just need to be a little bit patient and then get to know what are those goals that has been set by these therapists who has been working with your child.
Yeah.
First of all, if these therapists have been working with your child, the first 3 weeks that he or she worked with your child, was there an improvement? If yes, then don't be in a haste to change, because this child may be adapting. Each child responds to intervention based on how their brain is responding to therapy. So there's no quick way to it. All you need is patience. If that therapy has been with you for 3 weeks, 2 weeks, and there was an improvement, then you're going to be patient. All you need to look at is for you to revisit the goals and see what needs to be taken out or see what needs to be added. Or maybe try another methodology by asking the therapist or maybe asking the same teacher, what should we do next? With that, you will be able to get more results. But changing also affects these children, because you need to understand that these therapies come in with a lot of love in their heart. As soon as your child bonds with the therapist, please don't change. And also learn to give it time.
That time I think is important. See, like Chidima's time, sometimes in 3 months, maybe what we get Chidima, maybe we try to get her to start saying water, for instance.
Yeah.
We celebrate it. What I mean celebrate, I'm like, Mr. You know, Chidima is not saying water. That is
I
it.
still remember that.
For like, if there's one thing I hear her say a day, I'm happy. Like, I'll just like, Chidima, what is this? She'll say water. Oh God, I'm so happy. Like, for like every month I watch out. I'm like, okay, has Chidima said do something new?
Yeah.
If no, I'm like, okay, let's just wait for the next month. Next month might still come out. I still have the same person. But sometimes you not notice that instead of stretching, she's not pointing. Or instead of doing tantrum, she not take your hand and be
She begins
rubbing.
to use gestures.
Sometimes, but before then she'll be pointing and screaming. See,
Exactly.
I'm going to try as much as I can to insert some clips so people know what I'm talking about. Even when she was having some sessions with Miss Abigail, so people will see that it's not easy. Like, it's not easy. Chidima has met a lot of therapists during this 9 years of life, and it's not been easy. Some therapists I thought I'm not being honest, like some didn't really do a good job for me. So, because sometimes some therapists are not doing. You will know that your child is not getting what they need from this person, so you always be pushed to just move.
The relationship of your child with that therapist matters. When your child is showing a sign of bonding, just know that child's life is going to be having a positive impact. However, these children are also sensitive, so it doesn't matter how the child is behaving. I mean, what the progress is like. All I would say is it will take a little while for you to actually understand, is my child bonding first with this therapist, and this goal that have been set, is this something that will work for my child? And if the therapist insists and says, let's go with this, then give it time. Give it a life cycle time, because some things happen in 3 months, some in 6 months, and some in 9 months. So don't take that away.
And some in
always
10 years.
Yeah. Well, I can't really tell if it will take 10 years. It depends on how it is. You know, some cases could be mild.
Yeah.
Some may be moderate, and some are severe. And you'll be amazed that there are goals that you didn't think were important. It's actually the first thing you're going to see improvement on. So how about just giving it time? I think that's just the most important thing. Be patient.
True, because I remember then, like, some always tell me, "Oh, thank you for patience, thank you for trusting me." Because sometimes we don't see any improvements. And Chidima is still like the same way we left her, like 3 months, nothing new. My Miss Abigail tell me, "Don't worry, ma'am. Let's just wait. Let's still try this, and then we'll try another method." You guys, believe it or not, Chidima acted drama in school on Friday. Like, I watched the video.
Oh my God.
I was so touched. Like, so she was acting drama. See, those things give me joy. She had her own parts too, like some clips. She was the teacher. So some months we'll not see anything, but Miss Abby will just tell me, okay, let's try something else, and then we'll try something else, and then at the end of the day, I say, okay, this thing is working. It was trying new things. We now realized that Chidima was she loves picture reading. Yes, exactly. Picture reading.
That really worked for Chidima.
That's really worked. When I mean Chidima learns how to talk from pictures. Miss Abigail then she'll get some drawings. Maybe you draw a cup under the table. I'll never forget a cup on the table, a cup on the table. Then you should not be showing Chidima a cup on the table. Picture reading. That's how Chidima started knowing things like when you say on or under. See, a lot of things. The girl is working.
Yes.
You know, so a lot of things.
We actually tried the naturalistic method, which has to be with you as a therapist, using the natural way of teaching the child. Maybe the child is working. What are you doing? I'm working. Because she never got to that point. Because her reception skills were on point. It's just that expressive level that we were trying to get. So there was this day, surprisingly, she heard her dad's voice when he opened the door, and she said, "Daddy," and I looked at her and I was amazed. So I couldn't even say, okay, Chidima said Daddy. I was waiting for another opportunity for her to say that, and Chidima was just quiet all through for like a month.
That's it though. And I'm saying was not time that Chidima said Daddy. I'm like, I want to see her say it. My sister-in-law one day, she was with Chidima. See that thing, she can't forget that experience with Chidima. She said she was with Chidima, and all of a sudden Chidima spoke to her. And then she called me. She was telling me, look at what Chidima said. Oh yeah, now when I told Chidima, said the thing, woman, you told my sister-in-law. Chidima said no, that Chidima don't say anything. My son was like, this girl is pretending, that this girl is talking. That this girl, like, she could talk, like, you know, but Chidima did not say it again.
I think at the point, because of so much research, I was thinking it was selective mutism. However, I just realized that, okay, this is something that has to do with the transmission from the brain. And gradually, when it started raining, she likes water a lot.
Oh, she loves water. Till today.
So when this fateful day, it was raining, and I took the courage to like open the window because it was upstairs, so I was a bit scared. But I took the courage and I opened the window, and then she put her hand through and said, "Rain, rain!" And we were like, I jumped. I even forgot her, but somehow we had to close, and that was it. And because I had to close the window, Chidima threw tantrum.
Of course. So
I learned my lesson from there. So you see, there are methods you may be using that may be working. Just keep at it. I think that's all I can say.
And if it's not working, you can always just try something new.
Sure.
So a lot of people, see you guys, I can't say like amount of emails I've received, people going through the same thing. See you guys, I read all this. Sometimes when I read the message, I feel so bad for people because first of all, therapy is very expensive. See, therapy is to get a therapist is expensive. I will not lie to you, it's not affordable. Then that's not get a good one again at that. So I just want to encourage everybody out there passing through different things in life. Just be strong. And as a parent, you have to be firm. You have to, when I mean firm, you have to be firm with that child. When your child is also always pointing at something they want, instead of you encouraging them by just going there and getting the thing and giving them, make them say those things. Oh, you're pointing. What do you want? Do you want the book? Do you want the cup? Do you want, what are you pointing at? You know, when you're touching everything, say what you're. If there's a book, touch the book and say, do you want the book? If it's a cup, is it the cup? Just to encourage them. You know, just to encourage them, because it's not easy. I know it's not easy, and I know it was very difficult for us then. But look at us now.
Yeah, we're smiling.
I smile. Chidima is still seeing. She's still Chidima's therapist till today.
Chidima is one child that has given me a lot of joy. I would say her mother has been encouraging. Sometimes I will go back and then, what will I say? I'll just pray for her. For her mom, because it takes someone to believe in you for you to achieve what you've said. There were times that we had to like tear the other goals and say, okay, let's go with this. And we're not trying to do try and error. No, these are goals that are based on developmental milestones. So somehow along the line, God helped us. If there's anything I'm going to add to this, is to tell parents to please be prayerful as well. Life is spiritual. You can't ignore that part. God gives you the money, you're able to take on interventions for your child, fine. However, I will tell you that 5 minutes prayers you pray with tears in your eyes, God honors it. And somehow you just begin to see the light. Why? Because that child came into your life for a purpose. I would say working with children with special needs has made me to be more patient in life, and it has also transformed some things that would have been difficult. So I got to know more from them, the children, working with them, and more especially Chidima. There are times that right now, presently, when Chidima will look at me and tell me, you wore this shirt before. That tells me she remembers that
Of
this
course.
is. So there was a day, my shoes, I couldn't say where it was. She just told me, no, your shoes are here. And I'm like, so that tells you a whole lot, that her memory is just,
Remember when I told you, there's this teacher that taught Chidima before, Miss Tessie. So besides taught Chidima, I'll try and Miss Tessie, like how many years back? Been long.
Yeah, it's been
like, years.
Like 6 years.
It's been long. It's been long. So I now brought out a picture and I showed Chidima. I was like, Chidima, who is this? She was like, Miss Tessie. See, goosebumps filled my body. I called Miss Tessie. I said, Miss Tessie, can you believe that Chidima knows Miss Tessie? I even called Miss Tessie herself. I said, Miss Tessie, see, I saw Chidima your picture. And Chidima recognized it. She was so happy. So that gave me so much joy. So it's things like that I see. I know that, see, all hope is not lost. Chidima is still in a therapist today. Chidima still has a shadow teacher in school. A shadow teacher is a teacher that stays with her. Before, the lady used to sit beside her. Then after that, she now progressed. So sometimes she doesn't even come to school, and Chidima still does her best in school, even with or without her teacher, you know. So that's
and she could tell you if
you ask
if
her
the same teacher was around or not. You ask her, Chidima, was the teacher around today? She'll tell you, no, she's not feeling too well. You know, she talked with this sweet voice that to give you joy.
So please, everybody out there going through the same thing, just try as much as you can to help your child the way you can. If you can afford a therapist, like she said, please see a therapist. Early intervention is key. Like when I mean is key, it's key. There's this 1 year of Chidima's life. I think I wasted, like, not that I wasted it, I was trying something, but anyways, I keep telling myself, if only I started that time, if only that I got the right person at that time, but God knows best.
Sure.
So Miss Abigail, thank you so much for coming here. I know that this is your first time here, right? Like, this is her first time here. So you guys should please tell Miss Abigail thank you for everything she has been doing for me and my family. Like I said, Chidima is Chidima today.
Chidima has made me a family member.
Yeah, so Miss Abigail is no longer
it's really an honor too.
Yeah, she's a big sister to me now. It's no longer anything else. So please, you guys, thank you so much, Miss Abigail, for coming.
Oh, you're welcome.
You guys don't forget to like, share, subscribe. You don't know who this video might help or anything. So now I have to go. Miss Abigail has to go. It's running late. We're running late.
Sure.
All right. Thank you
Thank you for listening, and don't forget, if you have more questions, you can actually
just
send
put it in the comment section.
We'll get back to you.
Comment section, and we'll get back to you. So if there are questions that needs a full video, trust me, she'll come back. She'll come here every week she's here. So she'll come back and we'll do more videos answering those questions. So thank you so much, and see you guys in my next video.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.